Hello and welcome back to Yes, Your Grace. If you would like to check out the game, there is a link in the description. I highly recommend it because a lot of people in the comments are kind of disagreeing about what I'm doing here. I don't know why you would disagree with being kind to others in the game or in real life. I don't know. I fear for the people that you know, but whatever the case, we are going to be attempting to continue our benevolence throughout the land. And I don't really mind about whether we die or not, because again, this is a game, and that's the cool thing. I really love games that actually do give you that choice-based element. I think it's really fun to see exactly what happens, because let's face it, if I end up failing or dying in any way, or having a bad outcome to the game, then I can try again. That's the cool thing. Anyway, we're going to be speaking to Azalia here. Apparently there is another thing that we can actually do with her here. We can talk to her about the wedding in the village. Yes, because of course she, in the previous episode, we found out that she snuck out. So let's see what's going on there. I've heard there was quite a fine wedding in the village just outside our walls. Considering the resources you've spent to help them out with it, it definitely was. How do you know this? Lordofcinder told me everything. That's probably not the best idea to actually, tell her that. I wish you'd come to ask me first. I'm not angry, I just want you to be safe. Why would you be mad? Is it because I went to the market? Come on now, I know about the wedding. Lordofcinder told me what happened. Come on, Prince. Prince. Come on, King Eric. Why are you doing that? How would she know anyway? Oh, of course. Sadani. Yes. I'm worried about you, I'm gonna say that. I wouldn't forgive myself if something happened to you. You have no need to worry, nothing will happen. Do you know what's out there? What could have happened if someone found a princess by herself in a village? All the drunkards, thugs. Nothing happened, father. I was dressed differently. I was careful. I'm not stupid. I know what I'm doing. All I wanted was a little fun. Lordofcinder said you got drunk. That's a lie. I know what I'm doing. I can take care of myself. How many times? Lordofcinder. Since she turned 13, she thinks you will make her marry some fat dumb prince and send her off to another castle. If she intends to be such a lousy rat, maybe it would be for the best. Alright. Is that why she's been acting up lately? I suppose so. It doesn't change the fact that she's just infuriating, and it doesn't change the fact that you don't stop with the name calling. You are confined to the castle. No more visits to the market, no more playing games, no more horse riding. I'm going to just say no more visits to the market. You will not be visiting the market. What am I supposed to do inside these godforsaken walls? Stupid Lordofcinder. I'll teach her a lesson. Stop with the names. I'd better talk to Lordofcinder. Alright, well, yes, we're probably going to go off and do that as well. Bear in mind that we haven't even unlocked half of the functionality that we are going to have with the game as we progress. So let's see if we can do that in this episode. I would very much want to find that out. Okay, so let's head up here and talk to Lordofcinder, who is, of course, on the wall once again. There we go. Oh, it's you. Azalia told me what's going on. Azalia told me why you might be feeling a bit down recently. Oh, and why is that? You won't have to marry a stranger. Well, I don't know. It really depends on the politics of things. I'm not sure what to say, to be fair right here, because I don't really want to force anything, because as I say, I kind of want to make it so that everything is working as we want it to, in my own personal opinion here. That's the point, because obviously I'm the one playing the game right now, and if you pick up the game, which I highly recommend you do, because then you can make these decisions for yourself, and you can be as cruel as you want, or you can be as kind as you want, or anything in between. Anyway, I'm just going to say you're a grown-up woman now. Soon lords and knights will line up to ask for your hand. You know I will have to choose someone, but we can wait. I promise we won't move forward if you're not ready. Time will show. Oh, okay. Well, there might actually be a point in the game where there is a pinnacle moment that is going to happen. And I'm thinking it might very well be a case of basically us having to choose to marry her off to avoid a massive slaughter of our people or something along those lines. I really don't know what's going to happen because I haven't seen any spoilers or anything like that. I really don't know what's going to happen, so we're going to obviously find that out as we continue. Darling? Foreign barbarians visit us this week. Yes, they did. Rodovians have come to Davern. One of their bandits was brought to the castle. Rodovians? That can't be right. Do you think it's about our promise? It might be. What do you think? 13 years ago, we promised our unborn child's hand to a thug. Ah, there you go. That's the thing. Yeah. Bayron, wasn't it? Does it matter? After 13 years, a Rodovian shows up in our castle. I'll be damned. Yes, your Lusulia will soon become a woman, and we will need to find her a husband. And Bayron, the villain, will arrive to make me fulfill my promise. What about the witch? Oh, apparently there's a witch as well. What about the witch? Do you remember the curse? I don't even want to think about this. Let's just hope the curse is nothing but a hoax and see how things with the thug turn out. What got into us? How could we have promised our daughter's hand to a Rodovian? I assume there's probably some reason. With a knife to my throat, I'm not sure what else we could have done. To think our daughter will marry some barbaric thug, though. Well, that's the thing. He might not be. He might not be. It might just be from first impressions of the Rodovian in the previous episode, well, maybe he is. But we'll see. We can't let this happen, Eric. Don't worry. We will solve this. What now? What are we going to do? If Bayron ever shows up to claim our daughter's hand, hopefully no one will believe him. We just need to play stupid. Unless he shows up with an army, and we already know what kind of thing happens in a year from now. Don't be silly now. How could a commoner afford an army? Even we can't. How could Rodovians get to Davern? Anything seems possible at this stage. You did send the bandit to the dungeons. I thought it would be best not to stir up the hornet's nest. I let him go. What? Whoops. Oh dear. What if they plan on breaking into our chambers? What if they kill our daughters? What if... Calm down. No one is breaking in. Bayron wants to marry our daughter, not kill her. Yeah, well, I don't know. Maybe he's going to kill us now. Yeah, that might have been a mistake. See? That's the thing. That might have been a mistake, but it might not have. It depends on the... I don't know. It depends on the receptiveness of our opponent, or technically our future opponent, I guess. Because if we show him mercy, then who knows? Maybe he's going to be like, okay, well, he showed me mercy when he could have executed me. Maybe it will change his mind or something, but who knows? I don't know. It's so unreal. Marry a prince, a lord even? Yes, but let her marry a thug? We can't do this. It will be fine. I won't let them take her away. Okay, I will see you later, darling. Eric, I am terrified. I can handle this. Fine. I will stay here. Alright, there's a mirror. Damn, I look so tired. Or maybe I'm just old. Yeah, it might be. Wish I could have a snooze right now. I have plenty to do. Aurelia's dresser, where she gets ready for the day. Alright, well, let's move out. And I think that's it. Yep, that is actually it for the optional and necessary conversations. So let us sit on our throne and continue to the next week. Bear in mind that we are going to have to pay some stuff in the form of the loan and so on and so forth. As you can see, the gold payment is -10 right there. But we are still gaining a little bit from our taxes and so on and so forth. And Stan, the general, is actually costing 9 gold per week, which is actually quite a lot. So it seems like we are going to have to find some other way of gaining some gold somehow. But yeah, this is all repaired now, as you can see, so let's continue. Grevno, week 3. Okay, let's see. Oh, hello, there's a pigeon. Dear Eric, we have crossed the mountains. We will come for what was promised, for the gods have graced us with their strength. Bayron, the king of Rodovia. So, they do have a king after all, and where there's a king, an army follows. What promise are they babbling about anyway? To take my daughter's hand. I'm going to be truthful with Audrey, why not? What? How? You never mentioned it, your grace. I didn't think I would have to keep my word. We can't let barbarians seize the throne. Our treasury is low, but we can always seek allies. I will let you get on with the audits, and I'll make some preparations in the meantime. I will be in the council chamber, your grace. Oh, okay, well, thanks a lot. Okay, so he's going to go off and do that. Now let's have a look at this peasant here. Your Grace, injustice and hunger have struck our village. Men dressed in black came and took our stock. Hardly anything left worth giving to the dogs now. I wanted to kindly ask for 7 pieces of gold or 5 sacks of supplies. Right, okay, I'm going to give the supplies because at the moment I am kind of strapped for gold. I might have 32 at the moment, but I am going to continually lose gold over time because we still have to pay back the cash. So I'm going to give him supplies, and we're going to gain some happiness or whatever it may be. Who knows, maybe if we get a good enough amount of happiness, then we're going to do reasonably well. Anyway, that will be enough to keep us going for a couple of weeks. Gods favor you. Now, here's the thing. I don't actually know whether the game has a sort of linearity to it, because someone in the comments actually did say that there's a significant replayability, or at least there's quite a bit of replayability. I obviously don't know about that. I can't verify it because this is the second time I'm playing the game. So anyway, let's have a look at the merchant here. Ah, a business proposition might be good. I need 12 gold to hire men and buy resources to build a new tavern in Branca. Didn't I literally just do that before? The tavern will serve as more than just a way for locals to get drunk. The village is really well positioned. It has many visitors, but they never stay for long. A new tavern will change that and will guarantee a steady income. I will share the profits once I start making money on the business. Sure. Let's do it. I'm gonna fail pretty quickly right here. 8 solid tables, 13 beds. We can make a cheaper shared chamber. Oh, it's going to work well. Right. I have a business. I just got an achievement, apparently. Alright, well, there you go. Your disease. Your disease. Your Grace. Disease is crawling. I might be a disease for these people, to be honest. Well, it's nothing serious, I don't think, but fevers and sneezes are all over the place. It's appeared out of nowhere, as if a dark force brought it upon us. It's probably me. I can't offer much, but here it is. Take these supplies. I have 11 supplies right now. Should I be really, really generous? I know this is going to annoy a lot of people, but bear in mind that this is a game. It's not real life. You know, people seem to blur those two lines way too much, in my opinion. But, you know, that's just my opinion. Opinions can be wrong after all. Anyway, take these supplies. I'm going to just give all of that. Why not? There we go. We're going to gain some more happiness or whatever it may be. Thank you, Your Grace. We are beyond content. I hope that the spirits will keep you well. Okay, fantastic. So we are going to, of course, gain supplies. And there we go. Okay, so Rodovian bite. When a Rodovian man showed up at Davern's castle, Eric immediately knew it was about the promise he and his wife made 13 years ago. Aurelia agreed with Eric's worries. Bayron, a thug from Rodovia, was after the king's oldest daughter, Lorsudia. Yes, a letter arrived confirming it. Okay, monsters attack a village. Yeah, we found out what was going on there. And we have completed all of these. A generous gift. That might have been a bit too much, but we will see. We will see in due time. Alright, so let's actually go off and explore a little bit around the castle. Ah, seems like the council chamber has something going on here. Okay, Sudani is here, as well as Audrey. Let's speak to Sudani first. Hey there. Pumpkin? Pumpkin? That's new. I like it. Your Grace. Hey there, little one. That's another achievement that I just got. You shouldn't be playing here. Sudani, I always tell you not to play here. But this is my most cherished place in the fortress. Oh, you have most finest items here, Father. Please let me stay. I won't break anything, I promise. Go and play in the gardens. Father, don't grumble. Go, go, go. I'll see you in the gardens later. Alright. So she's going to go off and do that. Your Grace, I appointed a scout. He will let us know what we're up against. Meanwhile, we should invite King Talus. He might be able to help. Right, so here we go. This is where we start unlocking more of the various abilities, quote-unquote, that we're going to be able to utilize and hopefully help us out. Click on the Allies tab. Yeah, let's do that. So, as you can see, we can now talk to nearby lords. But first, I would suggest inviting Talus. Here you can view details of each of your potential allies. You need to have a pigeon available in order to send an invite. All right, let's actually invite Talus. He should visit us within a week. With his army, we should be able to repel Rodovia, no matter what they come with. Thank you, Audrey. Very nice. Okay, so that's great. Do I need to ask him about anything else? No, I don't really need to ask him about anything else. And what about the globe? I bought it on the market. I'm not sure how accurate it is, but it looks nice. Yes, that usually is how it is. Just books. Plenty of them. The side table of food is very useful for long meetings. Oh, very good. Okay. Well, let me make my way out. And I suppose... Oh, that's actually it. That is actually it. I actually thought that I might have to go and speak to Sedani in the garden. Maybe I do? How are you doing? It's so boring in here. Maybe I should have just let her play in the council room. Oh well. Don't do anything silly. Do I ever? Yes. Maybe you do. Maybe you don't. I don't know. Anyway, let's go back to the throne room and sit down. Oh yes. Let's go to the next week. Now we're gonna get... Yeah, look at that. We're gaining some supplies back. That's nice. We've got 13. Bear in mind that we now have 14 gold, which is actually still okay. Bear in mind that we are going to be gaining some cash from the investment that we made, or at least I hope so, because of course people can pull the wool over your eyes, and in the case of if that happens, then it happens. But maybe we can do something about it at the time. Grevno, week 4. Alright, there's our general. Let's speak to him first. Your Grace, I have found the son of the peasant. He was lost in a nearby forest looking for home. He was weakened and thirsty, but should be back to full strength soon enough. Okay, that's great. Okay, so that's completed. And there's King Talus. Oh, Lord Etten is here as well. Hardly any light can get through these windows. These halls used to shine, Eric. Father, look what she did. What did she do? Asalia has put feces under my pillow. How can I ever wash it off? Why did you tell her? I told on her. Can you not see we have a guest? Go back to your chamber now. There's always people in here. Well, not always. We'll deal with that later. Scuttle off for now. But, yeah. If you can't even control your children, then I'm surprised you still sit where you do. Oh, thank you so much. Yes, I shouldn't have told. But he did it. King Eric did it. I didn't want to say. Oh, well. And then I'm still standing where I am. Yes. Forgive me. We have had a lot going on recently. I'm asking if you're going to make me stand like a commoner here. Oh, of course. Let's talk in the council room. Right. Okay, but okay, I wanted to speak to Lord Etten, but okay, we'll speak to him now. You have a lot of books. What could be so important that you couldn't just send me a pigeon? I will be straightforward with this. I need an army. Rodovia has threatened me and my family. Rodovia? Here? Yes, they're simple men, aren't they? Untrained. Tell you what, I will give you 3,000 soldiers. My army can deal with anything they throw its way. What? Just like that? Of course not. You see, my son Ivo has been crying and moaning to me about finding him a princess. He's always bothering me. It's about time he grew up. A wife would keep him busy, out of my way. Well, Celia would be good enough for him. She could teach him a thing or two. I also want access to the fine collection of books you have here, plus anything else you can find. You still seek cures for your wife. Her condition hasn't improved. Well, that does not concern you. You get an army, I get Lusulia, and access to these books. So an army for a marriage in return. Yes, of course. You catch on quickly. I'll send my armies right away. But we'll do it on my terms. That's the thing. He's given me 3,000. Is that actually enough? I'm thinking that it's probably not enough. I'm gonna say, but we'll do it on my terms. I can't just let you take my daughter for a few hundred men. Come on now, Eric. We both know Davon has seen better times. When Rodovia comes, who will protect your people, your family? Are you going to order peasants to fight them with pitchforks? I want an extra general? 3,000 extra men? Oh, I'm asking for a lot here. I mean, the 22 extra gold is not that much, but why not 3,000 extra men? I want 3,000 extra men. I think a general probably would have been best, but we'll see how this goes. And they will be at our disposal whenever we need them. That's fine. I will send an army straight away, but I want immediate access to the archives. The marriage can be organized later. Let me get lost in your books, then. I think I will start from this room. Fine. You can find me in the throne room if you need me. Let's see. What do we have here? Great, you have made a new ally. You can now try to make more allies by inviting other lords in the allies panel. Yeah, well, we've already promised a marriage to this guy, which is not exactly great, because now Lordofcinder is going to be extremely irritated with us. So it might very well result in some bad endings. Lordofcinder is getting married. What? No, did Bayron find us? We can't let him. Lordofcinder will marry Ivo, the Prince of Atana. I made a treaty with Talus. Marriage for army in return. No, we cannot let her marry a barbarian. Eric, you said you would find a way. Wait, Ivo? That's good. That's great. Ivo is a prince after all, and if Lordofcinder is married to Ivo, then Bayron can't do anything. Talus's army might simply scare them away. Oh, this is fantastic news, Eric. Wonderful. Who's going to prepare the wedding? Guests, menus. We need to decorate the throne room. We need to buy flowers and decorations. Oh, and we need a band too. I'll take care of that with my 14 gold. We'll see how our treasury looks at the end of the week. Does Lordofcinder know yet? No, I came straight to you. I see. She's been acting up lately. Maybe it's better if I tell her. Actually, no. You talk to her. I will get on with the preparations. Ah, okay. I will see you later. Okay, things will work out perfectly fine, she says. Yes, I don't know. I think 6,000 is not going to be enough, personally, to be able to deter any potential attack. Let's see what the general has to say. Oh, nothing. Keep up the good work, Stan. You know what? I probably should have gone for an additional general. Having an additional general would actually allow us a lot more flexibility in a variety of different ways. So it might have made more sense for me to go there. But who knows? Maybe I've already made huge errors, and in which case maybe that's going to be it for us. But we'll see. There is something I need to tell you. We have no choice. You must marry Ivo, the Prince of Atana. I'm sorry. What do you mean? Don't I get a say in this? We need this marriage to secure an army that will defend us. A war is coming. So I'm going to be sacrificed. Did you even consider any other options? Did you even try to offer something other than your daughter? Well, I didn't have the choice, actually. I knew it. I knew the day I'm old enough you would just sell me to the highest bidder. Well, this is technically for survival. As I said earlier in the episode, it's hilarious. I called it. I called it, apparently. You've been waiting for this. You can't wait to get rid of me, can you? I wish I was a common girl living in a village, having nothing to worry about, being able to marry the one I love, not some snob I've never met. Stupid wedding, stupid prince, you're stupid. Well, at least she's off the wall now, I guess. But, yeah. Dusty, don't say a word to anyone, thank you. Alright, well, let's head down. Maybe we'll be able to rectify things. Who knows? Maybe something will happen that will prevent any of this from transpiring in the first place. There will probably be some catastrophe. Who knows? Maybe something will happen to Lordofcinder which will prevent the marriage from going ahead, which I don't want to have happen, obviously, but we'll see. Okay, let's get on the throne, and then we'll speak to Lord Etten. Your Grace, my daughter is back. I have paid these rugs these rugs the ransom. That's what I was going to say. These thugs the ransom. Yes, I was going to say it again. I was nervous as ever in my life, but surprisingly it all went smoothly. They got what they wanted. I don't think they will be a problem anymore. As a thank you, I actually scraped together some gold. Here, take this. And there you go. He gave us 14 gold. We gained +2. Ah, that's really nice. Look at that. So, yeah, it's paying dividends to be a little bit benevolent, but maybe not in every single way. We'll see. We'll see. Anyway, seems like I think I can probably end the week now. I don't think there's anything else that I can do here. Nope, that is not the case, so let's move on. Ooh, later that night. Oh, dear. It had better be something important at this ungodly hour. Your Grace, Radovian forces have been spotted nearby. Already? We should send our men to track them down. They've come for Lordofcinder. Eric, we must do something. Send a general to check this. Let's send Stan. I'm sure Stan's going to get murdered now, which I would not appreciate. We need to see what they are up to. Okay, so the general has been sent. It's going to take 1 week for him to come back. And these are our current standings right here. Oh, okay. So we have a whole bunch of things right here. So we can buy flower decorations, and we can hire a band and so on and so forth for the wedding. I personally don't really want to do most of this. Time until the wedding is 4 weeks. So we do have a lot of time to actually get prepared for all of this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to spend 10 gold to buy some fabrics, and I'm not sure whether I really want to buy flowers at this point. So I think I'm just going to do the fabrics for the moment, because that is the cheapest option right now. And then maybe in the next couple of weeks, once the bank payment is over, which I hope it is going to be over soon, then we'll be able to make a little bit of profit here and there. So let's continue onward. All right, week 5. Okay, so okay, our general has come back. What have you learned? Rodovians have formed stationary posts around our castle, your grace. Camps, if you like. They're planning their next moves. Destroying the posts should damage their ability to form strategies, your grace. Although we now have a prospect of an army, we shouldn't give them any advantage. You should take a look at the map, your grace. Send an agent to clear out these posts as soon as possible. Wait on my mark, General. I will instruct you where to strike. Yes, your grace. Rodovian bandits have made camps around your castle. You need to send a general to eliminate the posts. See, now here's where it probably would have come in handy to have an extra general just to make this kind of action much, much easier. So you can see your map right here. Send the general. Exploring locations may result in the gain of resources. In this case, we need a dispatch of the Rodovian posts. You can send any agent to explore any location. So, as you can see, this is the map right here. It's actually pretty large, but at the moment we only have to deal with these posts. Let's go to the east post first. Can we, can we do that? There we go. Okay. Send general to explore. There we go. General has been sent. All right. So now we can see what Audrey has to say. We will be ready for the wedding in 4 weeks, your grace. The Rodovian posts need to be eliminated by then, and we still need to provide for the people's needs. Striking the right balance between the two might be tough, if not impossible. With our current resources, we will need to prioritize. Yeah, so now this is where the game actually starts to get much, much more difficult. And we'll see exactly what's going on in the next episode. Let me know if you'd like to see another one anyway. I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.